Greetings, all of my SEO friends and family. Ralph here with another video. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell button after you hit the subscribe button so that way you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. Now, the question here today is, do IFTTT syndication networks work? They've been around for quite some time. I'm pretty sure you heard of them. So if you're watching this, you probably want to know, you're probably researching, trying to review, do they work? And I can personally say, because I've used them on two of my websites, and I only have two right now, and I have seen positive increases in my rankings, right? So do they work? Yes. All right. Also, but I wanted to say this as well. One of my one website, I saw a jump from a website that I did some pretty black hat stuff, some old school black hat stuff, and I just wanted to see what would happen. And it was ranking for a while, like it ranked pretty well, and then Google slapped it down to like page 7 or 8 or something like that after it was on page 3. And so I put together a syndication network with IFT, through IFT, or IFT syndication network. I'll explain how all that works later. And after syndicating some content for about say about a week or two, I saw a 2-page jump from page 7 to page 5, or was it I went to page 4, I believe. Yeah. So it was like from page 7 to page 4 for the main keyword that I'm targeting. So that was good. And then my other website, which was a brand new site, when Google first indexed it, it was indexed, it would bounce around from page 7, then, it would then leave and come back. It was going through the Google dance, which I still believe it kind of sort of is. Well, so far it's been pretty consistent, but I started it out with a syndication network, and then as soon as I started publishing content and syndicating that content to the other Web 2.0 sites and the other social sites, the rankings went from page 7 to page 4, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So I definitely saw a positive increase. And if you're thinking about doing an IF syndication network, or a syndication network of any kind, because you don't have to just use IF, there's other ways to go about doing it, like semi-automatically. But it's all about content marketing, like producing content. And there's ways to produce content where you can do it yourself. You don't even have to hire anyone. You can syndicate other people's content on your blog and then have that syndicated to your network, through your network. And that works as well, because that's pretty much what I've been doing lately, and it's been working pretty well. So for those of you that don't understand what a syndication network is, this is pretty much what it looks like. You have your website or your blog. So I have here yourblog.com, and on your website, what you would do is, well, let me move this over here. Hopefully, let me see it. Okay. On your website, what you would do is you would interlink. You would have links to other Web 2.0 properties and other social profiles like your Facebook, Twitter account. You would have a link on your website to those other sites, right? That you actually, I don't want to say own, but yeah, they are branded to your website. So you see here, I have yourwebsite.com, and then I have your website wordpress.com. Your website wordpressweebly.com, your website tumblr.com. And you would just basically go into your website and add a link somewhere on your website that, or links, I should say, that point to your other branded properties that you own, or that I don't want to say own, because you don't really own it. The domain name owns it. But anywho, that's besides the point. So let me not be so technical. So yeah, so you would go there, you go to your site and add those on there. All right. Then you would go to your wordpress.com, right here. And then you would interlink your website. You'll put a link onto your website there. Then you'll put a link to Weebly on there, and then Tumblr. And you would do the same thing here with Tumblr, and then you would go over here, you would do the same thing here with Weebly. And you would just you would interlink all of your accounts. Now, I only added 3 because I didn't want to create so many different places, but you can do, like I said, you can add Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, all of these different social accounts. You're just interlinking them, guys. And then what happens is you go to you create an IFTTT account, and you set up an RSS feed, and every time you publish content on your blog, it will then automatically distribute that content. Let me see, what am I looking for? It will automatically distribute that content to your Weebly, to your, didn't mean to do that. But anyway, you get the point. I'm playing around with these lines, but it will distribute the content to your Weebly, to your WordPress, and then to your Tumblr, right? It will basically syndicate that content for you automatically. And that's pretty much how it works. The reason why it's powerful is because Google will recognize that your website is in other places besides just on your website. And it shows them that, you know, it just gives you more of an authentic, real feel to Google, because they see you in other places, because that's what real websites do. Like, real websites have WordPresses. Real websites have, not WordPresses, but Facebooks and Twitters and other like Tumblr accounts. Real websites have all of these other different places they're visible online in the social, because today we're living in the social media world. So whenever you can have your branded name on a different social account, that shows Google, okay, this is real, because somebody probably manually created this, manually linked all this together, and it just shows them that you're a real account. Now, here's the thing. You don't have to do it directly from your website, right? You don't even need this. So if I delete this, and you could just have, let's say, a WordPress.com. Delete that. Let's say you just have a WordPress.com site, like you're just building a Web 2.0 syndication network, where you're branding, let's say, you're branding a persona or LSI keyword, and you have the same domain name, yourwebsite.wordpress.com, and then you would have yourwebsite.weebly.com, and so on and so forth. And all you would do is just basically, that's all you're doing, is branding the name, right? And then you're interlinking the brands, putting a link on each site that says, you know, we own this other site, or this other site is connected to us. This is our brand. That's pretty much all that you're doing. And then when you start publishing content on your WordPress site, you can have the IFTT, syndicate that content out to the other sites. And ladies and gentlemen, it does work. Like I said, I've seen nothing but great rank increases from doing it. I don't know if it's good enough to get you on the first page, and if so, I don't know how long it will take. But, you know, seeing 2 and 3 page increases in rankings is, and I know it was solely due to this, because I didn't do anything else at the time, is a great sign. So it does work, and if you are thinking about doing it, go ahead and do it.